When I first met Marcus at a dive bar in Wicker Park, I was upfront about my baggage. I told him straight up, I've got a 4-year-old son, and my life is 90% chicken nuggets and Disney soundtracks. Marcus just laughed, took a sip of his bourbon, and said, Yeah, I'm not really a kid person. I prefer quiet restaurants and sleeping past 7 a.m. I figured, perfect. We'd keep it casual. No pressure, no meeting the family drama, just some grown-up company when my son Leo was at his dad's place for the weekend. But months turned into a year, and Marcus became my favorite person. I started dreading the where is this going talk, because I knew his stance on kids was a deal breaker. I was literally preparing my we need to break up speech in my head while we were sitting on my porch one Sunday. Then the universe decided to intervene. My ex's car broke down right outside my house during drop-off. He had to run to meet the tow truck, leaving Leo with me earlier than expected. I panicked. Marcus was in my kitchen, and I didn't want him to feel cornered. I told Leo to go grab his iPad, but he did what every 4-year-old does. He marched right into the kitchen to see who the new guy was. I walked in, expecting a total train wreck. Instead, I found Marcus sitting on the kitchen floor. He had a stack of index cards and was helping Leo draw a blueprint for a Lego spaceship. Marcus looked up at me and said, Hey, Leo says we're missing the hyperdrive engine. Do we have any extra gray bricks? He stayed for 3 hours. He didn't just tolerate Leo, he spoke to him like he was the most interesting person in the room. After Leo finally went to bed, I looked at Marcus, completely confused. I thought you weren't a kid person. Since when do you know the difference between a hyperdrive and a thruster? Marcus rubbed the back of his neck, looking a little embarrassed. I realized about 6 months ago that if I wanted to stay in your life, I couldn't just ignore the biggest part of it. I've been watching Lego building tutorials on YouTube for weeks. I figured I should probably learn how to speak his language if I was going to stick around. It's been 3 years since then. Last week, I found Marcus and Leo in the backyard, both covered in mud, building a fortress. Honestly, I think Marcus likes the chicken nuggets more than the 5-star restaurants now.